All right, everybody, I'm going to do a quick video on Dochub. This is for students who do not have access to a printer and want to follow along on the computer with their guided notes and get those filled out. I'm going to start by sharing my screen with you so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so what I got here is I split screened Edgenuity with the Google right here, because this is where your Dochub is going to pop up, and I'll show you how to get there in a second. So everybody, every student, every teacher should know where this is at. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to click onto the main header there. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come into all these blue lines right here is where you're going to find your guided notes. These are the guided notes right there. So every single dark blue spot with that plus has your guided notes right there. The lesson that I'm going to be teaching today is going to be on reflections. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how to do those ones. So I click right here to view my guided notes. I'm going to click on it. It pops up here. I'm going to want to save these. You got to save these to your desktop. Okay, so I'm going to hit download. What I did is on my desktop, I created a guided notes folder for these, and I'm going to save it into here. I already saved it, so I'm not going to save it on this one, but this is where you save it at. You can easily create your own folder or find a place to do it. You can do it in multiple different spots. It just depends on where you want to save it at. But I'm not going to hit save, but when you're doing yours, you got to save it, okay? Now I'm going to close this back out, get my Edgenuity ready to go, so that way when I get back, I'm going to be able to start right away. Okay, what I'm going to do here on this side is I'm going to do a Google search for Dochub. Okay, so there it is right there, Dochub. Google search Dochub. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click this first top one. When it loads in, the first time you log in, it's going to ask you to sign in, as most things do. You're going to have to sign in using your Google's account. Okay, that should be your Hop Schools one. What you're going to do is you're going to get started, once you get to this screen after you sign in, you're going to want to import a document. Okay, wherever you saved it to, mine is saved onto my computer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click right here on the computer, and it's going to pull up for me. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click right here on the computer, and I'm going to go up to desktops. I'm going to go into my guided notes. I'm going to look for my reflections. There they are, and it's going to go ahead and it's going to load it into this for me. Now we're ready to go with this on Dochub. Okay, but you have all these tools up here that you can use. You can write with it. You can like if you have a pen, if you have a stylus or something that you can use it here. I just have my mouse, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to type everything in. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get that ready right there, just like that. That's how you use it. Wherever you want to put this cursor at, that's where you can fill in all these blanks. Okay, so I'm going to get my cursor back right here, and every time you gotta toggle it in between the cursor and your text. Nonetheless, I'm going to go ahead and jump into this warm-up to show you how I start doing my guided notes, so that way I can follow along right here. Okay, I'm going to try not to let this stuff play along too much. I'm going to go ahead and start over because we did this. Now, the first thing that I'm going to do is let this play out. If I was watching this and I'm doing it live, I'm going to let it play, and I'm going to start to answer these questions right here. We're on reflections, okay? But I'm going to pause it so that way you're not hearing the voice. But look, there's my lesson question. My lesson question's right there. How are reflections described mathematically? So I'm going to go ahead and take these right here, and I'm going to put my cursor there, and I'm going to type it in. How are reflections okay? So there's that first answer right there. I go ahead and get my cursor back, and now it's set there, okay? And it's gonna stay in that spot. This makes it interactive, so that way you can use this and you can save it. Now, you can print these up, do whatever you wanna do at that point. Again, this is for students who don't really have it or wanna interact with it on the computer, okay? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna finish watching the rest of this video.
Well, that's because if you're driving a car and seeing ambulance in the rear view mirror,
I've already watched it, so I'm going to go ahead and skip to the next one, because then now, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and mute this guy a little bit, because you guys as students and teachers should already know where this stuff is at. But look, I'm able to fill in the rest of these. So as he's talking and I'm listening, if I'm doing this assignment, I'm going to go ahead and develop the formal definition of a reflection. Okay. I missed it, so I'm going to go back a little bit to this one. And so that way, because I was talking a little bit, but this is real easy. So I'm going to describe the properties of reflection. So this is properties Okay, write a rule, determine the image or pre-image. Okay, and then we're just going to keep on going from there. As this guy's talking, he's going to start to give me the answers to these. Okay, so image, I know the image is going to be the result of a transformation. We've already been through that, so the answer to this one's going to be C. So I'm going to go ahead, this is how I'm going to be taking my notes from now on. The line of a reflection is going to be B. It's the perpendicular bisector, so we all know that. We've seen that before, so I'm going to go ahead and fill that in. But I'm getting all this stuff from right here also, though. As we're going through, you're going to be able to fill these all out. I know the perpendicular bisector is going to be the line ray or line segment that intersects. So that's what I'm going to put there. So the answer to that is A. Okay, so now I'm going to just continue the rest of these notes just like that. For the rest of these notes, I'm going to just keep on just filling them out as this guy's giving me the information I need. If I got to pause it real quick to make sure that I get some of this information, I can do so. And look, there's probably some information that I'm going to need right in here to fill out some of these. Look, I'm going to pause it because a rigid transformation preserves the size, length, shapes, and lines. And this makes it easier to have all your notes. You can use these on your guys' tests, quizzes, things like that. So that way you have all this stuff in front of you. Again, you can save these. Now, when you're all done and you go through all your videos, you watched all your warm-up, you did the lesson, you went through everything, what you're going to want to do is you're going to have to re-download these. So I'm going to download this back. I'm going to save it back to my computer and I'm going to hit download. Right here, I'm going to have to push it to open it up. Now, this is where you save it to your computer. You also have to download it again to your computer, okay? And then I want to save it as the same name that I had here. So I don't want this one right here. I want to go ahead and save it as the exact same name. So then that way, it'll ask me if I want to replace it. I do want to replace it because now I have all my notes. I got it filled out. I got everything that I want on it. So now I'm good to go with that one. So now I have it all saved. So the next time that I go into, I'm going to back out on this one. And I'm just going to go to a quiz that I have already available. Okay, let me get out of there. I'm going to have to go back to the home screen. Okay, so this is where it says I'm at. I'm just going to go ahead and click on this quiz. So that way, when I'm ready to take my quiz, if I want to begin a retake, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to find the notes that I had, and I'm going to pull them up and I'm going to have them right here. So that way, when I start to take this quiz, I have all my notes right here side by side. I can take my quiz and I have all my notes right here. Okay, so it's pretty simple to use. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, please reach out to me. You can reach me on my cell phone, or you guys could shoot me an email, whatever you guys choose to do. I prefer text message, so that way I can get back to you as soon as possible. Most of the time I'm able to, especially if it's a student needing anything answered, I'm going to answer you guys right away, guys. Give me a text message if you need anything. If not, I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing this screen, and we are good to go. That's how you use Dochub.